What a lineup that we've got.
And the series is all around making sure that everybody gets the very best from their technology purchases and makes them as effective as possible in giving you the return on investment that you deserve. Probably my biggest tip for the training and onboarding phase, make sure you have a senior leader from the business in the room. So there's two things for this. One is making sure that actually people are paying attention. But the key thing for me is actually that senior leader can start to disseminate two pieces of information. So the first one is the reasons that they bought the product. So if there's particular features within the product that they really loved and they could see a huge amount of value in, as the trainer's going through that, they can actually start to sell back that solution to the users because of that's what they've bought it for. But I think the second piece of information is actually they can start to bespoke this for the organization.
If you don't understand what's in it for me, as in the recruiter, and actually what's in it for the managers, get that M there, you won't deliver effective training, and you need to get those managers on board. And also, the average recruiter right now is spending about a quarter of their day totally procrastinating.
Think about who within your business is actually going to touch the tool when you go live, and what are they going to want to see. And let this help you build that internal marketing and the training strategy that will involve everybody. Not everybody's going to want the same thing from this new piece of kit. You've got to make sure you and your vendor have a joint onboarding plan that has small and consistent engagement. Like, engage your teams early and give small, regular updates on what to expect will hugely improve their willingness to attend training, but also their engagement during training. Involve these people really early doors. And they're really going to start to get engaged with the product that they're going to be trained on. They'll pre-think about questions they might have when it does come to the training, and they're going to naturally be more interactive. They're going to ask more questions. The best training sessions I've always seen are the interactive. Nobody likes to sit through an hour and a half of being told how to do their job with a new piece of technology.
So training's not a box ticking exercise, okay? Repeat, it's not a box ticking exercise. You all need to get involved in this. Treat training like a sales process. Tailor the training to the audience, keep it bite-sized, keep it interactive, incentivize your troops. Approach training from a carrot rather than a stick sort of angle. How can you get them excited about the training? Run lunch and learn sessions where you're rewarding your staff for participating in the training. If someone's really involved in the training, give them shout outs. If you're using an internal communication tool like a Slack, or in our case, we have ViniChat, create a dedicated channel to call out training tips, people who are really rocking it with the implementation. If you've made the decision to buy a SaaS product, bear in mind that every SaaS product has a lot of best practice built in. So don't, overly customize the new tech in order to replicate workflows that were shaped by limitations of the tech you're replacing. And we see that so much. You're investing in new tech, take advantage of all of the best practices that, the new vendor's giving you. Sort of shifting your mindset as you go into training and implementation to be thinking of ROE, return on engagement, is quite important. We know that the first 100 days of you on Vincere are absolutely critical.
Now, personalized training doesn't have to be one-to-one coaching and everyone's dying a death because they're not actually getting anything done. It has to be self-serve, it has to be on demand, and it has to be quick. So it doesn't really then matter about segregating people out, as long as before, during, and after, those people on the training know why they're there, and that the manager's ready to receive them when they're finished and say, right, you've learned some stuff, let's make sure it's built into your development plan and you're going to do something with it.
So yes, you may have a group of people that are maybe slower to adopt technology. It might not necessarily be that they're slower to adopt technology, it's just that you haven't truly understood what was the thing that was holding them back in that role. So again, make sure you understand their unique challenges and deliver training to fix those, rather than just a prescribed talking at a group of people.
Getting that feedback loop. So if there are people who potentially might not adopt technology as quicker, if you can give them the opportunity to in a comfortable environment say that they're not picking it up, because you know, segregating them from everyone else might actually exacerbate the problem that you're trying to avoid.